The first way to protect your energy from negative people or energy vampires is to make sure that when you're interacting with them, don't look them in the eye. Do you know the saying that the eyes are the window of the soul? With that concept, when you look at somebody's eyes, there's a powerful transfer of energy that happens. So if somebody has a negative influence or you feel drained around them, then when you're interacting with them, just make sure that you do not have prolonged eye contact. Instead, maybe look at their forehead or their eyebrows, maybe even their nose or their hairline. Don't look at them for too long to make sure that you're not receiving the energy that they're transferring to you. Second way, this is a little bit difficult if you're going to have prolonged contact with this person, especially considering the holidays are coming up, for example. But if you are conversing with them, when they're saying things that drain you, try to avoid breathing in. Now, that might be difficult to, again, avoid if you're having a long conversation with them. But the concept here is that when you breathe in, prana is life force, and as they are speaking, there's energy behind those words. So as they communicate, again, there's that transfer of energy that happens. And if you inhale, you are taking that energy in. If you can't avoid inhaling, because we all need to breathe. So of course, it's unavoidable having to breathe in. So instead, try to focus on your exhale. So as you exhale, take that energy, push it down, exhale the breath down and out through your feet. That way, you're not holding on to their energy, but instead releasing it out and ground it back into the earth. And then once you have time to yourself, you can do the psychological sigh cannonball breath variation. So if you've seen any of Andrew Huberman's work, he recommends a psychological sigh where you take 2 inhales and then exhale out the mouth. And that's fine, that's dandy. But with this variation, it packs a little bit more punch, especially if you're dealing with draining people. This time around, you're going to take 2 swift inhales through the nose, and then exhale powerfully out the mouth. So you're going to purse your lips, and like a cannonball, you're going to powerfully, with force, exhale out. So it'll look like this. So in this way, you're releasing, you're letting go, not holding on to that interaction, and also helping your nervous system calm back down. Number 5, when you're interacting with them, keep your palms faced in. So when you're talking to them, you don't have to, stand like this, but instead naturally rest your hands maybe on top of your knees so your palm is making contact with your body. In a yogic practice, for example, if our palms are faced upwards, this is a receiving posture, a receiving mudra. And you can see this in other healing modalities such as Reiki, Hilot, Filipino massage. There's a transfer of energy in and out through the palms. Whereas if you keep it closed to the body, then you're able to close off your energy, protect your energy, so that you're not impacted by these outside influences. So those are the energetic things that you can do to protect your energy. And here are some physical tips. 1, you can wear copper. So a copper bracelet works really well. It's a conductor, and copper will help to keep the energy moving, keep it flowing, so it doesn't get stuck in you. The problem with being influenced by other people's energies is that if we hold on to it, and as a sensitive person, you're probably going to experience a lot of other people's energies. You're going to feel people's energies, and that's something that you cannot avoid. That's why letting go and releasing is so important as a sensitive person, so that you're not impacted negatively by those influences. So 1, copper works really well. Another way for you to flush and keep the energy moving is through wearing shungite. So personally, I like to wear my shungite either on my right ankle or on my right wrist, because the left side is the receiving side and the right side is the acting side, the one that expresses outwards. And as for copper, different practices say different things. So for example, in a yogic practice or an Ayurvedic practice, they'll say women should wear the copper on the left, men should wear it on the right. But if you're non-binary, then do whatever you want. Just listen to your intuition, and just one thing to make sure is that the metal or the crystal is touching your skin. So for example, if you do not have jewelry that you can wear, but you have a piece of the crystal or the metal instead, what you can do is either wire wrap or use a natural string to wear it as a necklace or as a bracelet. Or if you use a bag that you can wear around your neck, just make sure that the bag is made of natural materials like cotton or hemp. You can even use leather if that's something that you are ethically okay with. And that's just to make sure the properties of the metal or the crystal can still transfer through and impact you physically. And last but not least, avoid wearing very dark colors like black because black absorbs. Instead, opt for lighter colors such as white, beige, even a light gray. And that's because these lighter colors tend to reflect. And in a Kundalini practice, when you wear white, it's said to enhance your aura. And your aura being that energetic shield around you, it's important to have that strong, have it whole and complete so that you're protected when you're out there in the world. So this is what you can do as a sensitive person to protect your energy, but you need to know a little bit more to tap into your own spiritual powers and your psychic abilities in order to navigate this physical world a little bit more easily. To get started, be sure to check out this video.